Well, welcome everyone. I'm Dr.Dwaine Hartman, the Trance Alchemist, and today I'm going to interview Aurelia. She's been a good friend of mine for many years. She's going to sing a little bit for us. We're going to enter into a state of mind that hopefully you'll enjoy. So stay tuned. Well, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good. How
That's
are you?
good. I'm good. Yeah.
It's good.
I'm just enjoying your music. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, well. And thank you. You really do a nice job. A lot's happened, eh? I mean,
Yeah.
you and I first got in contact. Hell, that was what,
Way
2000?
back.
Yeah, 11, 10.
2016, I think it was.
Oh,
But it
6.
feels like even longer, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of shift in vibration since then, eh?
Yeah. Like many lifetimes lived. That's how it feels sometimes.
It certainly does. Yeah. It's amazing how this vibration, and as it's increasing, and then there's the discordance that keeps it increasing because
Yeah.
when the discordant comes in, it only brings more light out of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It almost feels quite forceful at the moment, the past few years or so.
definitely does. It's like step in or you know.
Yeah. Or you're under.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. So what's been going on with you specifically in these few years?
I don't even know if I could possibly summarize properly in words, but I can attempt.
Well, that's all we can do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess ever since 2020, which of course is a significant time for everybody, I felt such a rising up of like soul family, like myself, and just really connected to my sense of purpose and was like finally able to express it and really felt like the change and the shift happening very fast. And then shortly after that, there was a bit of a fall, and I got really lost for a while. Like, I was still there, I was still found, I still sort of knew from memory, like, what to do, but it was like something that had been kind of present, like a frequency, a guidance, just kind of went silent for a very long time.
Yeah,
And in a way, I guess it's been like an initiation, a test
yeah,
that, like, can you find your way back?
yeah. Can you can you create your own frequency
Yeah.
to guide you? Yes, definitely. That's exactly what I've been experiencing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like that frequency went off the plot. But I again, like you said, I think it's on purpose. I think it's so that we create and develop our own from what I have seen going on is that it's all coming back to us. There's no savior coming. You are the savior. There's no
Yeah.
your own savior. There isn't there isn't just this one reality. It's a
Many.
whole bouquet of realities out there that you can
Yeah.
choose from, any flower you want. But the main thing is that it's about us coming in and owning who we are.
Yeah. Really now more than ever.
It is, yeah.
It was like it was a bit easier to like hide or something before, or just kind of stay where it was comfortable, and then it's like suddenly something just opened up. But if you don't feel that space, is very uncomfortable.
You see, uh, I I I had to shift my perception on home right? What is home? Now, I used to think, years ago that home was on the farm, that the
Hmm.
farm was the home. And you want to get back to that peacefulness, you want to get back to that place.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it isn't. What I'm finding now is that that expansion of source itself is home. So
Yeah.
when I'm thinking about home the old way, that's basically letting go, shutting down, just relaxing and, let the world go by.
Yeah.
But the other home in the expansion of source itself, it's constantly evolving and changing. And to feel home
Hmm.
in that is probably a psychologically a better place to be, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I just want to explain to the audience that you and I do that from time to time. We simply stop and I'm actually I'm actually letting go and entering into Aurelia's space because it's a beautiful space and it takes my words away when I do. Right?
Yeah. I do exist there a lot, the wordless space. That's why there's not often lyrics in my music. It's often frequency. Frequency in my head and just, yeah.
And that's so good because you're painting a picture with those tones, and your sounds, and you're painting a picture of that home I'm talking about, that ever expanding source energy, and
Yeah.
just floating in that is what I find anyway. That's my hallucination.
Yeah. It definitely feels that way. It feels accurate.
Yeah,
I like the description.
and that's 5D and up, right? And sometimes way up with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
and for people to just slow down enough to experience this with you and I is important
Yeah.
because there's a lot going on out there. There's a lot being pumped into everyone's news feeds. Lots and lots of ideas,
Yeah.
very little experience of anything.
Yeah. It's like very empty an experience. Very irritating as well. That
It is.
I like to call them kind of hypnotic suggestions, and to a suggestion you can answer no, like no thank you.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that all day if I'm on social media and things.
Well, if you people out there, if you pay attention, your news feed is taking you emotionally up and down with every new post that you're scrolling by. There's a judgment. There's a should I look at this or when you do emotionally high and then the next one is emotionally low and then it's if you were to put your emotions into a blender, it's kind of like that, and you're trying to find home or you're trying to find that peace while you're scrolling through, and there's very little of that around.
Yeah.
It's if you take down and mark down how many posts are about fear, and about the doom and the gloom, and oh my gosh, because that's what everyone thinks is getting them attention, a click or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's nice to take all, two hands and 2 feet and just push that away and come into mindfulness, bliss,
Yeah. It's like
floating.
back to what's really important.
Because you get phenomenal ideas in here. And you don't even need ideas. Some of you out there might be picking up on the telepathic communication going on here, but I guess we should talk a little bit. Yeah.
It's just so comfortable when you go there, you're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can talk, I have words.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a important place for people to go.
Yeah. I wish people did it more.
And so that's not on your left brain side. It's on the right. And left brain, that's been well programmed. And to keep you busy, 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 all this so that you don't go to the right side of your mind and open that door and step in to the silence. And then there, you're okay. You're fine. Everything that you're striving for out there on the left side, you already have it on the right.
Yeah.
It's been very, very beautiful to watch you starting out with your music to the beautiful masterpiece you have going now. Oh, it's just unbelievable. And that transition took place, I'll bet, in this silence.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was when I stopped trying to kind of listen to like other music and other people and trying to sound like anything. It was there that my soul voice came through and just became its own thing.
It's like that they talk about with just give me a quick sec. I'm going to shut this bloody phone off. There. Like they say that a musician goes through different phases. And the first phase is, trying to please everybody around him with the music. And there's a few phases in there, and then they get to the ultimate phase, which is their music is just a song expressing their gratitude to source. And when you hit that, you don't care about crowds, you don't care about anything. You're just in a love affair with the beloved. That's where you are. You can feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool that like you were there kind of at the very near the beginning of that journey
What's
to
that?
be able to. It's very cool that like you were there so early in that journey to like witness that.
Yeah. Yeah. The whole unfoldment of it. So the less that we pay attention to that internal critic, the more we float into our genius. And I watched that whole thing with you. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
And now the vibration that comes off of you, the vibration is just steadfast. Oh, you know, you do it better, but yeah. But now it's a frequency that is you.
Yeah.
It's
It
something.
certainly helps to be in this world with that.
Yeah. So sometimes when I get too far out on the fringes, I like to listen to you, and it brings me back home to that expansion. You're expanding anyway. Everyone out there needs to know you're expanding anyway. And you can only slow it up by getting
Yeah.
involved. So, do you feel like doing some singing?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll join in with you because it's not coming through very well on my end, but I'll certainly
Yeah.
enjoy hearing.
We should arrange something later where we can like record something
Yeah,
properly. And that'd be really good.
maybe. Yeah, you bet. Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a minute, I got to get back from Egypt. Um, whew, I was right there. I was right there. Holy man. Right, right in those times. There was a fire. Uh, I can't even explain it. But oh, I was right there. The colors, the smells, the sounds, everything. I was right. I wasn't even here, Buckaroo. Yeah,
Yeah,
you do
it does
an
that.
amazing job.
Yeah, I don't travel much in person, but a lot in frequency.
Yeah, you do. And you project that.
Yeah.
So I definitely love to do something with that, you know,
Yes,
even with the toning myself or talking over it and
I'd
telling a
love that.
story,
Yeah,
telling a story, a journey. Mm, yeah,
yeah. That Lemurian one that we did a while ago was really powerful.
yeah, yep. And Mu,
Yeah, that
the
was
land
it.
of
Yeah.
Mu. Yeah. And then silence. Yeah. So, what kind of equipment are you using there?
I have my MacBook and um, Ableton and
Ableton.
a good microphone. Yeah,
Yeah.
that all came together in like 2020. Actually, 2021
Yeah.
was when I first got my own music equipment, which is crazy because I was doing it for much longer, but just literally using an iPhone, using GarageBand, and borrowing other people's stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
and just doing it with whatever I could find. So it was a nice like relief when I could have stuff of my own and just be very free with it to just whenever inspiration comes to me to just be able to express it
Yeah.
and have a recording.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I kind of had a different thing. I keep buying things and getting things and whatever.
Yeah,
And then I don't use them, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting there going, "Oh, I should get this," and then I
you have
rummage
it.
through my. I already got it.
It's hard to figure out, I find. Like, I
Yeah.
found it took me a really long time to figure out what I need, what will I resonate with, and how to put it together. There's not really. I'm sure
That's
it is
it.
out there, but not many people talk about it.
That's it. Like, I mean, what will I resonate with, right?
Mm-hmm.
To bring out what the core of me is, right?
Yeah.
Finally, I mean, I'm starting to get that with my talking over top
Yeah.
music. I mean, I had that before, but
Yeah.
I kind of, okay, what's the point? I got to do the therapy stuff, and but yet,
Yeah.
but yet, when you say just even a few for myself, when I say a few words, um, being being a poet and having to hone down, even being a hypnotherapist, it was like Dr. Milton Erickson used to say, when you go to do a script, it might come out as, 20 pages. And you've got to hone that down to where, you know, it's less and less and less, and you may get down to where it's only 3 words. That and so there's an art to everything, I suppose, and
Yeah.
that's where I'm at now in my journey is less said but more impactful, right?
Yeah.
And what I find with the right music, there's the music has the tones that I speak on that really resonate.
Yeah. at the depths.
and people, and it sinks in, you know.
Yeah, I find that it's like the music helps people to receive even more, like at deeper levels too.
You know why that is, eh?
I think so. Well, I have a
It takes
theory.
it, and you watched it on me. It took me right out of left brain completely and plunked me right into right brain just to listen to you. Now that's where you need to be to make any changes in your life. You can't
Yeah,
make it over on the left because that's programmed to defeat any kind of uh, healing.
yeah,
And so we take a little journey over there to the right.
yeah,
And like I say, there I was, right in, back in the days when ancient Egypt was flourishing.
yeah.
Yeah. Listening to you sing in the great halls. Yeah. It's like you came from there. Yep.
Yeah. Have you ever been there in this life
I
in
got
Egypt?
close. I was in Greece.
Yeah.
I could taste Egypt.
Wow.
But
Yeah, I've not been either in
what
this
I
life, but
noticed was there was a
visited.
different, there a different, way different level of power in me the closer I got to
Wow.
Egypt. Hell knows what would happen if I stepped in a pyramid. I don't know, but it was just like, ooh, I was still across the great pond from it yet, but yeah. Thank you for singing for us.
Thank you for having me and listening and making this possible.
Anytime. It's you have your music for sale, right?
Yeah.
And where do people get a hold of your music?
So, the best place would probably be, well, I sell it on my Bandcamp, and the best place would probably be YouTube. So, YouTube is Aurelia Codes, and it will be on the descriptions of the videos there, my Bandcamp page.
Okay. And
I always forget the link.
uh, I can put we can discuss the link and I can put the link into this video
Yeah, good idea.
because it's also it's also a time to support people who bring in this powerful frequencies for us, not just to listen and skip by, but actually, if you've had a big, if you've had a shift, make sure to support these people so they don't have to, not do it,
Yeah, it's one of the hardest things
isn't it?
to get through. Quite an initiation, yeah. To just
Isn't
kind of
it?
keep doing it no matter what kind of demands are coming up from like everyday life.
Yeah, yeah, because everyone's still got the same demands as everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
I have a I have a shy friend in Dawson Creek, Alberta, or Dawson Creek, British Columbia, and his name is Chris. Could you say hi?
Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Good. I just want to make his day. He's a good, he's a good fella. Um, he's really every morning he has a list of people that he emails and sends chats to and whatever, wishing them a good day. And he's just that kind of person. He really
Yeah.
he does a wild job in bringing people up. You know, but
Yeah.
he's a little shy. He would like to say hi to you, but he's a little shy.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So, do you have anything else you'd like to talk about?
I can't think of words, so unless you can.
Well, I can think of words, and then it takes me out of that space, and oh my God, it's just. But what is? Uh, I know you're very allowing, as far as allowing things to unfold, but do you have any dreams or desires for your music and what you want to do beyond this point? Like, would you like to do?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, can you share
Well,
that, or is that
yeah, like
legal?
I can share it. I have a kind of like almost like a simple vision of what it is, like what represents it. And I kind of always just imagine like if I could just like fill a giant space with my voice, like an auditorium, like an outdoor space that's just huge, like I don't know, canyons and stuff, then I feel like that would represent me, my music and everything being where I'm envisioning it for, where I've always dreamed for it to be. I just want to be able to do that, and in some ways I feel like, oh yeah, I could do that tomorrow, and in other ways I feel like there's things unfolding and things being prepared to to be able to hold that kind of frequency.
Yeah, because you've said it here on the video, and as many people that watch this video, I'd like to encourage them to see you already there singing in that big place, and then many big places
Yeah.
around the world. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be very nice
Then it's a
to
bargain.
travel more with it in the future.
Anyone that listens to this, just sit back for a minute and just see her. Well, ideal in magic all the time. Human magic. And
Yeah.
one of the things about human magic is, and that we've kind of lost, is that seeing somebody in their greatest desire and seeing them already fulfilled in that desire. When we do that, we do great things for that other person. And when we do that for that other person, great things happen to us because there are people that have passed on, there are people that are around us that see us in that higher light too. Yeah. So if you're okay with that,
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
then so be it. Pack your bag.
Already packed.
You're going to Halumbra. Yeah. I see you there.
Where is
Halumbra.
that?
That's it. That's in Italy, I think.
Ah.
And it's it's an ancient church, but
Ooh, cool.
it was put together by like they say, the symbols and
Mm-hmm.
the artwork, and there's
Yeah, they
more
say.
than just one person or one group of people that seem to be involved in that, and they're not sure why.
Yeah, they say that the temples and the churches were initially designed for sound healing and
Yeah,
sound resonance, and that's what the stained glass windows, like the kind of rose ones that you see in things, are like the
yeah.
mandalas.
Well, I'll say this right out, that if you were in a cathedral somewhere like that doing what you just did, yeah, people would walk out with an absolute experience. And that's what people need, is experiences, not just more ideas on their
Yeah,
news. They need to
yeah,
feel something deep inside their core. And you do that. Yeah. Well, that's about all I have for today. How about you?
me too. It's great we got around to doing this because I feel
That's
like we
right.
were supposed to do this years ago.
Yeah. But it happened now, and it can happen again in another month or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very different in this interview than other ones because I feel, because I'm such an empath, I can feel your vibration from here. Like it's the same thing I do with clients. I lock into their vibration and then I know how to help them. But I lock into your vibration and I get sucked out of mine. Yeah. I go to an unconditional place. Uh, well, I, I go to the expansion of source, what I do. So you can do that for people. People will heal themselves just by
Yeah,
being there. Because it's all the noise and the clutter and the things and the worries and the la 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 that makes us sick and everything else.
yeah,
When we come back to this powerful place within ourselves, we're back to the fact that we created everything. So if we created everything, we can uncreate it and recreate it. And there's not even that much noise in your head thinking about that. It's just you are it, right? You are source expanding. Okay.
thank you so much.
Blessings to you.
You too.
And we'll talk again soon.
Yeah,
Okay. Bye bye.
bye.